The next section that we're going to talk about is polygons. Now, modeling with polygons is another way of creating a model. We've been talking about NURB surfaces. Now, with regards to textures, with a NURB surface, we modify textures on a per surface basis. Now, with texturing polygons, you have much more flexibility. If you look at the scene here, what I've done is I've created a default polygon plane, and I've assigned this checker texture to it. But the really nice thing about this is I can also select the faces of the polygon, okay, and assign another shader to that one surface. Okay, so you can see that we've got a ramp also applied, as well as a checker to just this one surface. Now, if we look at this texture map information, what's happening here is when we speak of texturing polygons, we speak of texturing them between 0 and 1. So we're using a 0 to 1 range. So if we think of this as a graph, almost, you know, this point down here might be 0, 0, this might be 1, 0, 1, 1, and 0, 1. Now, we're not seeing all of the ramp here because, in a sense, it's actually hidden underneath here. It's not physically hidden, but we're only seeing just a portion of a ramp. Now, what we can do is we can actually change the UV information so that, you know, maybe we have a corner here which is 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, and 1, 0. And we do that by normalizing. So I'm just going to reselect these faces here. Okay, and under the modeling menu set, under Edit Polygons, just under Texture, there's something called Normalize UVs, and we can do it collectively. Okay, so now the ramp also has a 0 to 1 range. Okay, so the checker is 0 to 1, and the ramp is also 0 to 1. Or we can do each face separately. Okay, so now each face has a 0 to 1 range. So this would be 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, and 0, 1. Now, I'm just going to show you that when you are using polygons, you have to have UV information on the polygon in order for Maya to recognize where the texture is supposed to go on it. So I'm just going to select this surface. I'm just going to go back to the Create menu set. I'm going to grab a plane. In this instance, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the UV information, scale that up, okay, and let's go ahead and try and assign our ramp to it. Okay, so you'll notice that we're not seeing the ramp first of all. We've got this crosshatch effect. Now, if you ever see this crosshatch effect, you know that there's no UV information on that particular poly object. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to create your own UV information. Now, you can do that by going up into the Edit Polygons texture menu and using one of these projection methods. Now, you choose which method to use based on what your object looks like. So this is a plane, so I'm going to try planar mapping, and we're going to project our UV information down along the y-axis, okay, and just project. Okay, so now my polygon has UV information. Now Maya knows where to put the texture. And incidentally, I'm given some manipulators where I can actually move this around.